If you found yourself caught in a whirlwind of creativity and chaos, uh, would you embrace the mess or try to organize it? Make sure to subscribe and hit the like button first. Now, let's take a journey into the unpredictable world behind the making of Olivia and the Clouds. Imagine four friends, Olivia, Barbara, Mauricio, and Ramon, each carrying stories that weave through their lives like threads in a tapestry. Their shared history is filled with moments of distance and closeness, reflecting the emotional gaps we've all experienced at some point. Director Tomás Pichardo Espaillat's approach to this film uh, is rooted in a vibrant mix of art forms. His background spans live action, video art, and fine arts that giving the movie a distinct look that feels dynamic and layered. During a recent interview, he shared how his diverse experience shaped this project, particularly his innovative use of mixed media and the ongoing growth of animation in the Dominican Republic. When asked about the origins of Olivia in the Clouds, he describes it as a series of imagined shorts. It wasn't pre-planned, but grew organically, like connecting dots that initially seemed separate. They started as disconnected ideas. Then I realized the characters' stories were intertwined. He explains the decade-long journey from concept to completion was shaped by a small developing animation community, making every step a challenge and an adventure. Early on, Pichardo noticed many animators lacked a unified foundation. Without formal training, their styles varied wildly. Instead of enforcing uniformity, he decided to celebrate this diversity, and that Simon can be a form of ways of the artists that does necessarily work for abstract to the style and interactively. And when positives seem to raise like minimum in his own journey into filmmaking began modestly with short projects and without an animation school nearby. He learned what he could on the go. In fact, think of it as learning by doing, fueled by passion rather than formal lessons. And and collaborating with TED Ed allowed him to test new techniques, transforming brief assignments into creative experiments, much like trying out different flavors of ice cream before settling on your favorite. When combining these varied animation styles, Picardo relied on personal editing and close collaborations. Um, Many crew members had been students of his, offering a mutual understanding. Sometimes he gave detailed scripts, other times minimal guidance, encouraging artists to explore freely. One scene, bachata dance, involved 6 different animators working independently to create a variety of interpretations, resulting in a lively, chaotic mosaic that adds richness to the story. Textures also played a big role, like using actual invoices made of cardboard for a cacao feel. Pichardo's background in fine arts, especially sculpture, influenced these choices, techniques. For Ramon's character, inspired by his engineer father's habit of doodling on scraps, he transformed invoices into tangible storytelling elements. Um, it's a reminder that sometimes inspiration is hiding right in front of us in the paper, the textures, the memories. Looking at the wider animations seen in the Dominican Republic, Pichardo notes a mix of challenges and growth. Uh, American movies and animation styles dominate the landscape, mainly Disney and Pixar. When he tried to secure funding, people didn't quite grasp why he was integrating film formats like Super 8. They'd ask, "Isn't this animation?" He laughs. And, you know, you want to have enough on the state? Or progress came with a change in film industry leadership, bringing new programs and opportunities, especially influenced by a Russian Dominican appointee with a background in Soviet animation. Her knowledge opened doors, fostering the development of local talent. Uh, in the country, Olivia in the Clouds was showcased at a modern art museum with the entire film broken down for a month-long exhibit. It served both as an educational experience and a celebration of animation's potential. It's a reminder that sometimes a film can be more than just moving pictures. It can be a lesson in art itself. Consistently, that and then considering the future, Pichardo gravitates toward flexibility. Um, whether combining techniques or focusing on a single style depends on the story. For Olivia, multiple perspectives demanded varied approaches, but he's open to evolving. Uh, Currently, he's working with a clay animated friend on a project emphasizing tactile, craft-inspired visuals. Think charcoal, textiles, and hand-drawn elements, matching the story's organic feel. And here's a joke to end on a lighter note. Trying to get a group of animators to agree on a style is like herding cats, fun, chaotic, but somehow beautiful in the end. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.